you people don't think, say, you can take advantage of the people down there listening to you. I have so many friends in the MPP. Samia Ukuya Madamfo. I'll tell you people today, and you can ask him. I have so many friends in the MPP. Paula Foko, Madamfo. You can ask him. I can mention people in the MPP who are my daily friends. But when your matter comes, I will not sit here and make you think, say, because I know this person, it means canasem. No, put your friendship aside and do the job. 500, 100 Ghana de nebeyo, 1,000 Ghana de nebeyo. Enkofu we nyankofu papa, oma say krono. Okay, look at this. This is a story everybody is talking about in Ghana right now, and it's got to do with the NDC MPR, and you say asem SC ewo ne Esutifi North MP. Asem SC ewo Collins Dauda constituency that MP no occupy ho, and it's got to do with NAIMOS. NAIMOS President Mahama Abanwi ashe almost say fight illegal mining across the nation. The Ebeti over the weekend, they say, you say, NAIMOS here arrest me, and this MP appeared at the scene, and there was some confrontation. At the end of the day, assembly nina ekopie police, ema instructions say NP way your friend Ebenezer Kweku Ado, police forecast will be investigations into the matter. Now, whether Odibone and I say Wendibone no. Yesterday we said here say until the Ghana Police Service they take the steps and here say also muteki by making sure say investigations interrogations that is when we can sit here and make emphatic statement about this particular topic. We are not doing speculative journalism here, and I keep telling Ghanaians it does not matter what you think, but what we believe in is to make sure the rights the facts are put out there. And the incident say this MP this afternoon was invited by the police. And as you can see on the screen, Esutifi North MP Ebenezer Kweku Ado granted 150,000 bail and banned from traveling outside Accra over attack on NAIMOS team. In the end, MP way, what happened? And I say, interestingly, MP way the majority leader on our parliament here, Mr. Ayaraga, handing over Edenema Ghana Police Service. Say onko no onwankasa enko yi in Samano because the police they have started investigations into the matter. Police for AB investigations into police for Etu Omusa Freno. Now the good thing about what happened was that the NDC that has super majority in parliament, they could have dilly-dallied. They could have found a way to run away from this. They could have used some technicalities to shield the MP and say, don't even honor the invitation of the police. But what the NDC did was that they, through their leadership, they told this gentleman that go to the police, go and do what is needful. Koho, na koka wano asem, yenji wano asem, na Ghana fo hu se kebi mami kebi no. The NDC as a political party in parliament or even the president, we do not, or they are not selective. And when I say we do not, I am part of the people who brought NDC to power. So I have the right to say we do not. We are not selective about how the law should apply in Ghana. Now, this gentleman or this honorable MP went to the Ghana Police Service. Now, Ghana Police Service, what happened was that we say, okay, we want to charge you. Now, charge Ben charge for obstructing a arrest. Charge ni say yes na NAIMOS ye omodwuma omochinkofo bi inti police for the team no de si wo ho no omo hu say MP no time a wentwi baaye no ne ne bi oyeye anansem bi okan no esi NAIMOS for ho kwan say sebio arrest anase achie bi also omochi no omochi inti omo hu say oyeden obstruct NAIMOS for adwuma. Remember NAIMOS for no aban na ahye omotupa say omonko Ghana ha nyina obi a oye Galamsey bia no aban afa omoso na omunjira stop sa nipa no. Now the agosi nyina say okodu police station no omugina no asem no enom say ende de ubeko court ni a charge o if you say e was say ugitum wo court say asem na waka na ye de uba court no udi for ana wundi for omukodi court no honorable member we ka say ono asem no ondi for nanso Ghana emra adwuma under NDC emra adwuma under John Mahamanti MP sebi ote parliament no time na ote ne to so no na the leader of parliament ka che ne say ko police station ho na police fo hiawo na ko ka wano asem intendo ko police station no ye de ne fa emra kwa so okana no asem na police fo de ne court and a court akɔ charge no enti no ka say and the court say MP we it is otu kwan efiri ɛyɛ Accra ontena Accra ya ne passport na ɔmo hwehwɛ nsɛm nim court so egina asɛm no so a de ehia sɛ ɔmo keka bom ɔwɔ sɛ ɔmo keka bom na sɛ asotwe bi wɔ ɛde bɛma no every sɛ me no ka say de ɔngye ntu mu sɛ wedi bɔne pleaded guilty to any of the allegations the Ghana Police Service through a prosecutor to court nim until court etnase na ye pensen semnum ehu se odifo ankasa na sebio ye be den ye betumi ebu anfo inti me no ka say he's still a free man but the process is working, the system is working. Or a member of parliament who is part of the ruling government super majority in parliament, but as we speak this man availed himself. He went to police. The police actually went on to take him to court to charge him. His passport has been taken. The president is happy because he always wants the law to work irrespective of who is before the law. This is what the majority leader said in parliament today. Abra Asemno Esi or parliament.
Let me indicate that yesterday I got a call from the Minister for the Interior, Honorable Muntaka, that the IGP needed the member for interrogation. I invited the member. He came to my office, and I was trying to reach Muntaka. I couldn't reach him, so ultimately I had to ask the member to go. If I reach Muntaka, I will call him back. Subsequently, Honorable Muntaka called me back. He was in a meeting when I was calling him. And I told him that I had invited the MP. He was ready to come see whoever he should see, but because we did not hear from him, I had dismissed him. So we scheduled that this morning the member should be sent to the CID headquarters to meet with one of the deputy CID directors for processing. And so this morning he went with our majority chief whip and his lawyer. They received him at CID headquarters, took him through the processes, and I received a call not quite long ago that he has been taken to court, and as we speak, he is actually in court being arraigned. Let me indicate that yesterday I got a call from the Minister for the Interior, Honorable.
So, as you heard from the majority leader, no, the MP, the majority in Parliament, say it will be better. Say invite to through the Interior Minister, Muntaka, from majority leader say, the Ghana Police Service through the CID office, IGP, no, say, here MP no, police headquarters, no. The NDC majority said go and let the law work. In the MP echo hono no, and at the end of the day no you no court and you bail no 1.5 billion old Ghana citizens no and no any bail at the tone so and you catch and say ne passport yaje on to mean to kwa infring crime asam no akopie court into court betena so okodru court no or say eye de ekwedu ade aboni nyina no onjintum ondi for into the court is a windy for the eye, but so and this should tell you something. This should tell every young Ghanaian how it is important to say we always respect the rule of law. Should tell you how our Abanwe, upon all the things they have at their disposal, Abanwe has the numbers in parliament. Abanwe has the goodwill from the people. Abanwe is performing in record numbers. Abanwe is doing everything right. But still, Abanwe is not abusing or disrespecting the rule of law. And that is supposed to tell you something. It should tell you something about the president today. It should tell you something about the regime we have today. The NDC consistently have shown, say, if even their MP, even their president, echo against Imrano, they will not hesitate to make sure the law works. It is all again now, Shamia. This should tell you there's a new wave of governance. The NPP are proving to Ghana for say, especially the president of the republic, John Dramani Mahama, or my Ghana for say, irrespective of who you are. In fact, if you are a member of the NDC, na se ubu emraso sebio asama ye ken papa we o move yembu no for but se emra no ho na se o se emra no wudi a there is no way the NDC government from the presidency to the parliament would defend or block that process. The NDC are not blocking the system from working. And it's in there as the majority in parliament, when they came and told say MP we release na omra to police headquarters, the majority leader was like, yes, the law we need to respect the law. Into your Ghana, this should tell you something. It should tell you, say, when it comes to application of the law, the government of the day or the security agencies of the day, they are not selective. Adiwaya atu MP wende, it should be a lesson. It should tell every single person or say, so ochina asembi ba na se yekochini pebi na ye de ne koshema mema adwe baby ansore nkoka se we die our party we nti na yekochino because papa we or honorable member of the parliament of Ghana. The numbers ne ka ho na NDC wini power. Nipa omotoma no omotoma NDC aban etoma Jomahama but emrano e wo say yedwumanti the president the NDC from the head to the last person they have not blocked the law. They are allowing the law to take its course. The reason why Jamaica we ne say on my way near Timono your nipa bi etikro mu a it is always say so obukọ di bone na say emra echi omo a what they will tell Ghanaians they will start screaming hey me MPP ninti and emra achi me and the NDC na and the emra achi no president did not place a call to say call from above. The vice president did not call and say call from above. Nobody called from the government to say he is one of us so let him go. They have allowed Abine Yininsa. The executive did not interfere. The legislature did not interfere. The party as a whole, from their chairman to the last messenger in the NDC, Obienwa were interfere. The process has worked. Now, this man's passport has been seized. He was taken to court today. He was bailed. This is a member of parliament. Odinipenim. So far, but what we need to understand and say, Saoya Ghana ni nkwa dia. Nasa ubum ran swa, you need to be dealt with. This is not long talk. We should not pretend to say the echosi, we have not seen it. And the so-called intellectuals in Ghana, we are for the CSOs. We know book. Yejuma yana say about TV sunyama 700 Ghana ni akoda. You people should be very careful from today. Because you see, we have all witnessed this. And if tomorrow somebody goes against the law, obitia mrano, na say abine through the police, edi nipano AD, Yoko, any nipano AD, CID, any nipano AD, any institution award that authority to deal with anybody when it comes to the law. Na say nipebi sorry wa Ghana ha, na nipebi attack o mwa. Nobody should talk because we all have to respect the rule of law in Ghana. Until let us start to advise every single person in Ghana, irrespective of who you are. Abrantewe oko esutifi North or the president oho. He is the member of parliament at that place. But ende esutifi North for president, he is facing the law in Accra. He is facing the law ebo Ghana ho bang. He is facing the law and his boss, who is the president, is not interfering. He is facing the law. His leaders in parliament are not interfering. He is facing the law squarely. And I don't think, say, Obi or Ghana ha or such a branchewi. I don't think so. Obi or Ghana ha, Niniwe Nyamcha branchewi. I don't think so. Obi or Ghana ha, Onimi such a branchewi. Into Ghana Constitution, any Embrana, any abranchewi AD as a member of parliament, that same constitution and the law say, yeah, apply no to anybody else. We should not see any animal, any monkey, any chimpanzee, any baboon sit on TV, on radio, try to say, why is this person treated that way? When it happens like that, we will send the people's anger to you. We are going to make it clear. Because Afenyo Markin was invited by the Ghana Police Service. Afenyo Markin was invited after assaulting a uniformed police officer. The minority leader, he punched a police officer in the face. So if tomorrow The CID boss calls Afenyo Markin, and Afenyo Markin is prepared for court, which needs to happen. No fool should sit on TV and say, this is witch hunting. No animal, no stupid chief, no idiot should come and sit on TV. No political hooligan, no foolish individual should come and sit on TV and say, why are they going after Afenyo Markin? Because the MP who today is facing the law is also a Ghanaian. He also understands the constitution. He's also serving the people of Ghana. He is also a servant of the people. So this fool Afenyo Markin, who is the leader of the minority group, who assaulted a police officer in uniform, he basically on national television punched a police officer. Obo police in Yeniso. We played the video here several times. We don't want any foolish chief to sit anywhere else and say, Afenyo Markin now, police are inviting or there. It is going to bring chaos in Ghana. It is not going to bring anything. Afenyo Markin is sure and for. So we want you people to understand the laws of this land needs to work. The way the law is being applied today, everybody is satisfied. We have all seen how this MP has been sent to IGP, has gone through the process, has been taken to court, has been charged. This same thing needs to happen. And this message goes to the CID boss. We don't want to see you as a selective CID boss. I don't want to degrade you to the level of Tiwa that you are dumb. I don't want to degrade you to the level of that other CID bosses who came after Tiwa. I want to see you as intelligent and patriotic. I want to see you as smart and honest in your deliberation and your dealings and the office you occupy. If you have been able to call an member of parliament who at the end of the day is serving the same interests, the same Ghanaian, the same people, you need to call Afenyo Markin, charge him, and take him to court. We don't want this fool to be working in Ghana without being called and sent to court to be charged. Because the law is the law. And the law shouldn't be applied differently from anybody in Ghana. Into the CID boss, Sir Afenyo Markin here, he attacked a police officer. He has set the tone that people can kill police officers in Ghana. People can shoot police officers in Ghana. People can physically assault police officers in Ghana. This is a guy who is leading, who makes laws, who knows the law, who is a lawyer, and knows what he was doing was wrong. And I don't expect the Ghana Police Office and the IGP and the CID boss to pretend or act as if some people are better than some. So Afenyo Markin needs to be questioned and Afenyo Markin needs to be charged. Because you, the CID boss, if you don't charge Afenyo Markin in court, the Ghana Police Service, every single officer, Obia life is at risk. People can attack anybody, any police officer in Ghana. You need to use Afenyo Markin as a deterrent, as an example, as a scapegoat, as an animal to serve as a deterrent to people who want to attack any police officer in uniform. If you don't do that, then it means you, the IGP, you, the CID boss, you are telling the young people in Ghana that if they have any weapon, if they have the opportunity to assault a police officer, they can kill a police officer. They can assault a police officer. They can do whatever they want to do to a police officer. And from today, this is supposed to be the conversation. Because when a member of parliament who makes laws attacks a police officer, assaults a uniformed officer, and we sit and pretend that nothing has happened. But today, we are all screaming in Ghana that yes, an MP has to be prosecuted. An MP has been called to court. We need to deal with the issues the same way. Afenyo Markin's act is on video. We all saw it. Even this MP who has been charged today, his passport has been seized. Nobody saw this man on video. Till date, nobody has evidence of this man talking to a mob and organizing them to go and attack anybody. But because we respect the law, understand the law, respect your position as a CID boss, and respect your position as an IGP, we have accepted that the law must run its full course. So if you know that the law should run its full course and you are preventing or blocking the law from working when it comes to Afenyo Markin, then you, the IGP, you, the CID boss, you are putting every police officer, their lives at risk, because now you are telling us that some people can kill the police officer and walk free. Some people can attack the police officer and walk free. These are the things we are talking about. These two cases Which one is more dangerous? Afenyo Makin assaulting a uniformed police officer. This is Sutifi, not MP. I am not justifying his actions because at this point, he has not been pronounced guilty. He is still in a position to defend himself. But at least nobody saw this man attack any NAIMOS boss. We did not see this man, this Esutifi MP, Ebenezer Kweku Ado, attack a police officer, attack a NAIMOS officer. All that we are hearing are all speculative. But with Afenyo Makin, there's a video of Afenyo Makin assaulting a police officer. You cannot tell me that that case is still sitting in the CID boss office and telling me this CID boss is competent. You are not. This cuts deep in your resume. It cuts deep. It destroys every single thing you have represented as a CID or a police officer. So if you want to protect the police officers, if you want to protect Ghana police officers, and this goes to the IGP, it goes to the CID boss. If you don't want people to be murdering them, killing them on the streets of Ghana, because Afenyo Makin did it and nothing happened. So a mad person on the street can shoot a police officer tonight and nothing should happen. We don't expect the Ghana police officer or Ghana police service to go after anybody who assaults a police officer in Ghana until you people need to make sure Afenyo Makin faces the court. Until that is done, then it means every police officer, we should or we must. That is your action. That is the message you are sending Ghanaians. Say, Ghana forbid me attacking police officers via Ghana. So unless you want to tell us that that is the norm of the day, unless the IGP, unless the CID boss, you two want to tell us that today you can go after a police officer in the dark, during daylight, you can attack, you can assault, because Afenyo Makin did it. It is right. That is why nothing is being done. Afenyo must face the law. Afenyo must be charged. Afenyo must face the court. Afenyo Makin is not better than this man. Afenyo Makin is not better than the laws of this country. We have a video. You have it. I have it. Everybody, we all have the video. So the IGP, the CID boss, why I won't say, Onam Ghana, Bonne Koswa, why I won't say one tea. I am going to make you my project. The CID boss. O start in a nice pa. I respect your composure. I respect the way you are professional in your work. But it is looking like you have become corrupt. You have now turned into a politician. You are now defending criminals who are parading in Ghana as politicians. Today, you, the CID boss, you cannot protect your own police officers. You started as a young officer. Some people protected the uniform you wore. Some people protected your life. Some people made sure that nobody underestimated and intimidated you as a young police officer. Today you are up there, you see every police officer as a dog, as an animal. They can be attacked. You have no problems with it. A member of parliament attacks a police officer who is in uniform on camera and you are pretending you don't know. Remember, you did not get yourself up there. The police officers you are working who are protecting you, driving you around, guarding your homes, these are the same people you are putting their lives at risk. I am talking to you, the CID boss. The IGP and the CID boss, you are the people I'm talking to. And you, the CID boss, you have a lot to cover. Because the IGP there, the retirement they do, who now a lot of ambition ahead of you. And if this is the kind of resume you are going to carry, the kind of baggage you are going to carry as a young woman who has been given this very important position, then you are not better than Tiwa, the mad woman. You are not better than Ken Yeboah, the madman. Then it means your standard and their standard is the same. What is stopping you from prosecuting Afenyo Makin, sending him to court for him to be charged because he has assaulted? And I can read the law to you, Mr. S, Mr. P. Get me the law when somebody assaults a police officer in uniform. We can read the law to you. CID boss, you don't know the law than anybody else, so we gave you the job. You are not bigger than anybody in Ghana. If you don't take decision on this Afenyo Makin issue, then we will declare that every police officer in Ghana, anybody can attack a police officer and go scot-free. Any police officer in uniform, anyone who wants to attack them can attack, because you, the IGP, you, the CID boss, you are giving it the green light, because what Afenyo Makin did, you don't see anything wrong with it. And we are going to help propagate your message. At this point, you have put every single police officer's life at risk. You, the IGP, and the CID boss. All because you want to protect Afenyo Markin. All because you people think Afenyo Markin is powerful than the laws of this country. There's a law that a civilian cannot stretch their hand and hit a police officer. So why is Afenyo Markin walking around? We are giving you this week. If you fail, let me put your picture on the screen. You, the CID boss. Because you are becoming one of the worst CID bosses in Ghana. Oba office in chair, but it is looking like your record is becoming tainted. It is looking like you are becoming more political. The kind of impression you created from the beginning, it is beginning to look like you are not different from Tiwa Adodankwa. It is beginning to look like you are as corrupt as Tiwa. And you, this CID boss, what is stopping you? Today, in less than 24 hours, you have been able to arraign another MP in court. You don't have videos. You don't have anything, but you've been able to put together a charge. What is stopping you from arraigning Afenyo Markin in court? What is stopping you from charging this Afenyo Markin? Because you are in bed with politicians. You have an innocent face, but you are dangerous to our democracy. You are some of the people who destroy Ghana's democracy. Prove to us that you are not a criminal CID boss. Prove to us that you believe and you respect the laws of the land. Come out and speak on the Afenyo Markin attack on the police officer. Because right now, every police officer in Ghana is a danger. It's in danger because of you. What is stopping you from charging Afenyo Markin? Mr. S, get me the video. What is stopping you from charging Afenyo Markin? What is stopping you from dragging him to court? Is Afenyo Markin better than anybody in Ghana? Because of your friends in the MPP, you select people. Today, no police officer care. You don't care about any police officer. But tonight, you might not be at home. A foolish police officer is the one protecting your home. A young police officer is protecting your husband. A young police officer is protecting you, driving you around. But you don't care about the police officer driving you, because when they are shot today, when they are killed today, tomorrow another person will be made to drive you around. And that is what you feel now. You feel so powerful. You feel so entitled. You think that is all because you have been given a position to be the CID boss. You are a woman who needs to understand that the law needs to be applied. Let me read this to you, CID boss. Let me show you this. The law needs to apply. When somebody assaults a police officer in Ghana, this is what the law says. This is the law. Consequences when you assault a police officer, a uniformed police officer. Consequences. Criminal charges. Assaulting a police officer can lead to charges such as assault, causing harm, or obstructing a police officer. The penalties, depending on the severity, penalties may include fines, imprisonment, civil liability for damages. Civil and also imprisonment, often up to several years. The laws are clear. The videos are there. What is stopping you, CID boss, from making sure Afenyo Markin faces the law? Because Afenyo Markin is better than this NDC MP, right? Because you respect Afenyo Markin, who has assaulted a police officer. A Ghana forum nam Ghana, no. You are a dangerous CID boss. For some time, I decided not to speak on your matter. I wanted to watch you a little bit and see, say, okay, say, we are one of those ones we can rely on in the future. We can rely on people like you and say, okay, even in the future, the bigger office, we will see how disciplined you are, how consistent you are. But you are proving to us, say, you are more corrupt. That ben Afenyo Markin ebo police in Yasum. You are pretending and you are acting as if you are forgotten. You haven't, because you are meeting these people. They are your friends. You are covering up. You are protecting politicians because you think you want politicians to live. Not ordinary Ghanaian. They yambunin kuno. How do you feel as a police officer, Madam CID boss? How do you feel as a police officer? You wearing this uniform, are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed of yourself? When you sit on your V8, and you walk to the police headquarters and you see the young police officers watching you, do you know what they say in their heads? They don't see you different from those fools who came before. They don't see They don't see you any better than the first ones because they thought that you think about them. They thought, say, "What dear, Uncle Sebio, we are smarter, we are young, we are intelligent, we are patriotic." Today they see you and they put you in the same basket. They put Tiwa, they put Ken Yabua, and the rest because what you are doing is even worse. What makes you better? So the hope we had in you was all fake. You were acting, all was settings. You are one of the most corrupt CID bosses in Ghana. You need to take action in less than 24 hours. And yes, sir, every day I'll let Ghanaians know that you are one of the worst CID bosses in Ghana. And you are not supposed to be given any respect. Because uniform now, but you don't respect the uniform. You, the CID boss, you do not respect the uniform. Lydia, Donko, you don't respect the uniform. Also, I know why sexy eyes now and now. Made them a nice lady. So we are corrupt chain will be our Ghana. Prove to me that you are not corrupt. Prove to me that you are not corrupt than Tiwa. Prove to Ghana for say you are not better. You are better than Tiwa. You are better than Kenyabwa. Prove to us. And your brother, it should be in your actions. It should be in your leadership qualities. It should be in you being consistent. It should be you being a straightforward CID boss. Why is Afenyo not charged? You are basically an embarrassment to the Ghana Police Service. Are you not ashamed of the uniform you are wearing? All the retired police officers. If your mother or your father was once a police officer, wherever they are ashamed of you. What are you doing? Who do you think you are impressing? At the end of the day, these politicians, they will kick you away like a toilet paper because they don't care about you, the civilian. You, the civil servant. They don't care. No matter what you do, you are a mere civil servant. You need to serve your nation. You need to be honest in your deliberation. You need to speak truth. You need to show leadership. You have no respect for the uniform you wear. How do you expect us to respect the uniform? This guy is still walking around. You are going after other people and making it look like you are the most smartest CID boss in Ghana. Is Afenyo marking bigger than the Constitution? I'm asking you. And I know you have kids. And this is the kind of Ghana you want to leave behind. And whenever you take a mic, you start to speak about patriotism. We need to protect the nation. We need to protect the nation from criminals like Afenyo Markin who assault a police officer. You know how it is. You cannot assault a police officer in America. Some people don't even make it. Majority of the people who assault police officers in America, they end up dying. Majority of the people. So it is one of those things you don't do. And this guy, not an ordinary person, he's a member of parliament who makes laws and a lawyer. And he understands. If it was somebody who assaulted him, this bull, this pig would have been barking, screaming all over the place. So why are we allowing Afenyo Markin to walk and then thinking that you are doing a decent job? You are a disgrace to the uniform. Every single police officer or your babia should be ashamed of you because we thought to say, we putting you there was going to make a difference. Not knowing you are dirtier than the first ones. You are very hopeless. Prove to me that you are not hopeless. Prove to me that you are not a hopeless CID boss. Prove to me. Prove to Ghanaians. They are watching you. They are listening. They see what you are doing. Prove to Ghanaians that you are not hopeless. Prove to them that you are not corrupt as the old ones. Why can't you arrest? Why can't you put Afenyo Markin before court? Why? Is it because of money? Are you taking money from politicians? Are they bribing you? Are you now a criminal? Why can't you uphold the law? Why can't you make the law work? The young people of Ghana want something to hold on to, some confidence, some belief. You are the ones suppressing democracy, suppressing the goodwill of the people. People like you cannot take decisions to protect your nation and the uniform you wear. You are an embarrassment to the Ghana Police Service. This guy is still walking around. You cannot be walking in Ghana and pretending as if you don't know what's going on. We are not going to stop talking on this issue. We are going to remind you every single day because it looks like you have become too corrupt in a very short while. Ubedi CID boss, undi 1 year. But it is looking like from Nyomebia, we are more dangerous. Before, you are more dangerous. You are more corrupt. And we are going to make the world know the kind of CID boss you are. Why is this guy still working? But you are quick to go and arrest somebody and charge them and put them before court. Why are you not arresting Afenyo Markin? He assaulted a police officer. I've read the law to you. What is stopping? You are an embarrassment to the uniform. You. People like us, we were here every day. We were here every day. What were we doing? We were protecting you. We were all. He assaulted this person in April. Afenyo assaulted this police officer April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 7 months. You want to tell me you are credible? You, this IGP, you CID boss, you want to tell me you are credible? You are not. You and those Galamseyers, you are the same. You and somebody destroying our forest. You and somebody killing people on the street. You are the same. You are not ready to make the rule of law work. You are not ready to protect anybody in Ghana. You are a dangerous woman. Why is this man still working? Prove to Ghanaians that you are not corrupt. Prove to Ghanaians that you are not protecting criminals. Prove to Ghanaians that you are not there to protect politicians who break the law. You are a disgrace. Why should you even be promoted again in the Ghana Police Service? Until you prove to Ghanaians you don't deserve to wear this uniform. Right now, every police officer be on Ghana be abrabo, you better make kuomo anytime because of you. Because if you had arrested Afenyo Makin, the first day he did this, and at least Ghana for almost person this aboneno and free obi atirim. But right now, obi will say consequences be anywhere. Afenyo Makin attacked this police officer in April. So it's simple. You, the CID boss, you are an embarrassment to Ghana's development. You. Ona oma krono e wudie ekoso Ghana. You. That's your resume now you are building. That is the resume you are building for yourself. That is the resume you are building for yourself. You are becoming one of the worst police officers in Ghana. Well, I was show who you because right now you are an enemy to every police officer in Ghana. Yes. Because what you are doing, police need to be to for who a time. A police officer can assault you and you might not make it. I'm telling you. Because now you have given them to the dogs. You have given the police officers to the dogs that the politicians can kill them. That anybody can go after them. That they can be assaulted, they can be shot, anything, and you wouldn't care because it's a politician. You, this police officer, you, the CID boss, you are a disgrace to Ghana. You don't deserve to occupy that office until you prove to Ghanaians that you deserve to be the CID boss. Afenyo needs to be charged in the court. He needs to go to court and defend his actions. Now, yadawujina eye parliament, and Afenyo Makin, I can say your parliament, and it was about eye Galamsey. You see, MPP a very dangerous political party. Omo dangerous to the point to say omo who obiase obi ejimi, because in penifo di party no naturally omo ejimi. Inti ama omo who obi a odi omo chibiase obi ejimi. The destruction they did in Ghana when it comes to destroying our water bodies is going to take us 20 years. What the NDC government has started, it is not going to end tomorrow. The NAIMOS mo yeno, inso ni nti ochina. And into 4 years' time, it will take time. And we were in this country for 8 years. We were all screaming. A whole sector minister, Professor Frimpong Boateng, with a report on another sector and no hand the report to make you say wemu and I say you no. Your party munipa. Your members of parliament. Some are ministers. We are talking about party executives. Regional chairman, national women chairman. We are seeing people from Jubilee House involved in Galamsey. I have done the investigations as the sector minister. Take these investigations and act upon it. We were screaming in Ghana. Ekufuado take action. Bawumia take action. MPP take action. Yensone say because insone a safe free baby. And a bedroom baby a untumi nya ho hwee. Ebesa che ansa na hu bibi. Inti time 8 years na MPP for essential. Na amo majority in parliament. Na ye insist say Nana do Dankwa Kufuado, Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, Brandon Champon, a country. These people are all supposed to come to parliament and force the system to make sure say Kufuado apply enough force as members of parliament. For a yes, sir, a year report, Kufuado should take action. Afenyo Makin, and the majority in parliament, catch it, say Jimmy. And Chebiao, in less than a year ago, they were all in parliament. They had the majority. We as Ghanaians were screaming, say, Mon call phone is saying no. Mo chairman phone saying no. And you mean I'm sure reporting. And you saw been a sure reporting. And you want some sector minister and the sure reporting a investigation or say, Ekufuado G na prosecuting go forward. No more saying no. Dachi yen no more Ghana. Afenyo Makin parliament. Omunyina went after Professor Frimpong Boateng. At a point, almost threatening the life of Mikuno. These same people all sat in parliament. They didn't say anything. That time they had full majority to take any action they had to take. But you know what did they do? They decided to insult us back and tell us, say, Jimmy. And the power assassin, the damage they did, the destruction, the chamfine, the Chinese invasion, the entering of our virgin forest, and since say Ghana, na obienu wa washa mra say Galamsey ni ana mine be enwura your virgin forest under MPP. Na Afenyo Makin eka omu leadership in parliament. Omu ma Samuel Abujinapo the document about parliament omu jitu mu say ye bie kwaye no mache ma wuntumi any omu sa report na from Paul Boate Troy no ye bie kwaye mo wura your forest him ye nyina wo Ghana ye they say hey yensuo no your forest no mobe say Ghana omukache say ye Jimmy Afenyo Makin was in parliament And muntia some ojina parliament.
I was once upon a time the chair of Ghana Water. I saw data for myself, how the country was losing money heavily to treat water because of Galamsey. It is getting worse. Civil society is talking, organized labor is talking, religious leaders are talking, but they know that in us is a vested authority, the people's representatives. Mr. Speaker, can we, as political leaders, for once, agree to stay the partisan approach on this matter and deal with it and let our citizens know that this is a matter that affects the country and our own livelihoods? Perhaps the medical practitioners are not sharing with us the revealing reports in the various hospitals enough. So it's like business as usual. Mr. Speaker, I would wait for another day where we would discuss this matter in detail. But I would, by way of conclusion, say that the issue of Galamsey calls for action, collective, not an NDC MPP affair, but a Ghana affair, so that it doesn't become like who you go to the area the people are mining, and then you say, oh, because you may lose election, you don't want to talk about it, or they will even push you to be lawless, all in the interest of votes that would end up in a coffin. Do we want to be burying people every weekend and all? Mr. Speaker, let me leave the rest for the leader of the House.
You see how foolish. Then somebody who says, Kevin Mwade, Afenyo, you see how stupid some of these politicians can be. You see how diabolic, how genuinely stupid some of these politicians can, how genuinely stupid they can be. And that is what this guy is exhibiting on the floor of Parliament. The highest form of uselessness, foolishness, stupidity, and idiocy. That is what this guy is exhibiting in Parliament today. What is Biokasa? Oh, se CID Galamsey no, or no, na ote Ghana Water Company board so. We who the distraction na Galamsey no aye. Otena board no so no yetuanika ogisika je pediem. Na buy na what power 80 years. He was never passionate like this. Oti ni kasa no see, oh, civil societies, organized labor, any religious bodies no omu nyina nkasa kwasia we time na omo power no. The Christian Council echo Galamsey sites. Echo bompa ye kire Ghana for se munhwe nsuo. Afenyo marking and his cronies. This insane idiot sat in Parliament. They ignored the most pressing issues, the destruction of our water bodies and virgin forest. They had the power. He was telling us not to board so on sending that in so say time na in so say no not from Pobwati could report. But what did he do? O yineni no tie abua. Today when we such will be our Ghana, we should all start to fight the Galamsey fight, collectively. And you see, politicians who say with Jimia, that is when they stand before you, they think, say, whatever they say, you have to swallow. How did the fight against Galamsey ended the Ebeya collective under a government that has not even lasted for a year? And under a government that you led policies. This guy sat in Parliament, told Samuel Abujinapo to bring a bill that will open the floodgate for a year party for to enter forest to do Galamsey. And the question wage in a Parliament, after almost saying so, say it's a collective thing. But you know one interesting thing about this whole Asma Mekachero? Do you remember this? You remember this? This was a demonstration he led when Chairman Untumi, who was captured in the Professor Frimpong Boateng report that he was mining illegally. Even the Minerals Commission issued a statement, catch a Ghana for say, Chairman won't to me say so say asase. One, Ekufuor to be different chairman won't to me. Aban sisa na afei aban yes O21 amon na campaigns na omudi edien omudi Galamsey de nimu omase yensuo no yoko kwachi chairman won't me. Kwasi ampanyi we esa like otena yoko enim se omunjai chairman won't me. No, this is a very diabolic, dirty individual. This is the foolishness I'm into me also. Because you see, the way they underestimate your intelligence, you know, the foolishness in these people, they basically think say, Obi o Ghana bia from Ohinio, Ohimao, Peninio, Akokrao, Sofuo, Chese, Omu bia so bia Jimmy. Ya chairman want to me say ya tutuna no yoko no or lead politicians say on penny ye nyino man in kofi akwawi. This is Afenyo marking. This is what he did. Okotena yoko or your demonstration. E catch the Ghana for say adena ya chairman want to me. Abra emra osheno or pese emra ni ye juma. Abra yoko was working within the law. Abra Yoko had started the investigations to stop people who were in our forest destroying our waters. Akwa we ni Jimmy Eddie ne MP said him say yen tiasie release Chairman to me. And these same idiots media tema no be tiasie because me metu kwan kakra because me many bio majority of these people sitting in parliament in Ghana from MPP for di musu 8 years no I am telling you, we believe in democracy na democracy na ejimi ya kakra and these people take advantage of you. The destruction the NPP they have done to you people, the deliberate plan and plot and strategy they are destroying my life and the parliament catch them say, you know, the fight against Galamsey is collective. It is not. The NPP deliberately led a team to destroy Yensuo Nyina for 8 years. Na champagne, na machines, na a bone so te. I have traveled around the world, kakra. And anytime I see these people, I cannot keep my anger in me because these are demons. And you see, my fight with these people is not because I don't respect them. It's because they disrespect you. And that is what most of you people don't know. My anger towards this in Kwasiafo, you know, my anger towards these people who you are paying, you are feeding like dogs, you are giving every incentive to live good, to give good education to their kids, to build bigger houses, buy lands, own properties. You are the people feeding them. Until when I sit back and I see the way they disrespect your intelligence, it pisses me off. It makes me angry. Because I have traveled around the world and I know Obia Oyo Mambofo. When I see it. And this is a typical of Mambofo. This is when they were doing the demonstration.
There you have in your shot the minority caucus marching to the office of Iyoko. Leader, you are marching to the office of Iyoko. What exactly is the caucus demanding?
Wound to me must be freed now. Free Wound to me now. He will not run away. He will make himself available. He should be admitted to self-recognizance bail. That so-called 50 million justification is unreasonable. It's unreasonable. It's onerous.
Are you not just interfering with the operations of investigative agencies?
Please. Investigating in what? The man was not invited. They used Rambo style to arrest him. And you take him to custody. The next I say you should bring property worth 50 million. Title document before you grant him bail. Really?
There you have in your shot the minority caucus marching to the office of Iyoko. Leader, you are marching to the office of Iyoko. What exactly is the caucus demanding?
Wound to me must be freed now. Free Wound to me now.
Iyoko. What exactly is the caucus demanding?
Wound to me must be freed now. Free Wound to me now. He will not run away. He will make himself available.
Cause demanded.
Wound to me must be freed now. Free Wound to me now. He will not run away. He will make himself available.
There you have in your shot the minority caucus marching to the office of Iyoko. Leader, you are marching to the office of Iyoko. What exactly is the caucus demanding?
Wound to me must be freed now. Free wound to me now.
See, these are the people. And Kwasi Afenyo wa begina parliament e kabrofo abotai. The tie ba ko ebono en Kwasi Afenyo be the constituency or tonwa etimi show mu school. And debia metna na me catch am Ghana for say sam penifo we mu bi no mu di mu no mu ye Kwasi Afenyo a wo se me di watem. Na meti say Nana Janto ati radio to keka Kwasi asem. Me hwe ne sam se wo edam bi na wo bo nkwan bi na wanom. Mimi didi atem. Me metima kan wasem ba ko radio so kura mbaso biem. Ohun ya me mobo ntimi pese me ka bibia kire. So do what you are doing. Me ohun ya me mobo anytime me pese me ka bibia kire. Enya people like us and ka wo ka Ghana kran ka wonto wo. Enya people like us ka wo Ghana and ka wontim. Na wo ye be ma ka fe. Me I respect people. And I give people the benefit of the doubt every time. And it's a bit to me can't send me na my identity said the menti, you know. Because when I decide to speak, some of you will not sit on radio again. Politicians no e bu Ghana for. Politicians no e da Ghana for. MPP for ni munyansa. The munimana say yeah the betina radio so you find a way to defend somebody. Defending this. Why should anybody defend this nonsense? Why should anybody pay attention? Why should anybody pay attention to Afenyo and the MPP? And we trying to fight illegal mining. MPP people, they have the right to even speak. And their moral rights no more. Moral rights ben no more. We are here. I will say you can Galamsey asema. Say you be fight Galamsey. MPP ni also be no. Where on this planet? A krobi e nimu nyansa. Anka MPP for anka ye can the fight against Galamsey. Komu kebi. You had every chance to fight this. 80 years. There was a report. Nana do danko kufuado oje report nation bottom na ojino tufu enim na odi otufu atem say he will handle issues. Abrana report kutano. Motiti radio so kumase nkwasiafo. You cannot speak wisdom to these foolish politicians because omobamu radio na 1,000 Ghana, 300 Ghana. Yeshamu yasi na tosta amamu. You are stupid. They have disrespected and even disrespected Mohene. And you fools, yet Ghana for the reality, how these people have dragged the system in the mud. Osi Kevin tell a diatam na uti peneme. Me diatam matam mi bola ba ofia bejedu na edida. Mon kwasi ade na mo tete Ghana ho no. Mon kwasi ade no yet tiamo Mudi nkwasi asem, we are correcting you. Na mo tribe ni mo jim, you know. Anytime mo ka bebi amaka no. Because you people don't want to allow yourself. You don't want to be honest. The Jimmy and mo Jimmy mo hono sa because me Jimmy mo ho sa bia. Most of you Montana radio so biem. But see me, I'm a very matured man. I am a very smart man. I don't just speak. I take my time to speak. I take my time. Even in the midst when I am angry, I pick my words well. So you people should never underestimate my silence. No. Because we can do the same. And with all due respect, when I burn bridges with any of you guys, I will lose nothing. The same way you wouldn't lose nothing. So I can burn bridges. And I can burn it to the point where it will burn and burn you. You can't samuna. Mufamo tribe on Tonchain. These MPP people, Omonoma say Ghana, say Santamaya, say Ghana. And it's a fact. And my problem, you know, say, I am telling the people the truth. I'm not covering up the truth. The way Jimmy Messin so with Jimmy. Do I kwasia Messin so kwasia yeti krom ha and your bo nipa how many two during elections. Now one kwasia form radio so I'm from home in Central for your bomb me you mutua. Na nke never betra be ubebu be. Guys, muntieti break o. Na me ma boda mesi. So obi ye bibi na se me nka bibi na me ye din because of my maturity level. And you people all know. When I show respect to people, it's because I am matured. I am very careful, especially when I've had a relationship with you before. I am careful addressing you. Very careful. I can address you, but my relationship with you, I'll take it out. But if I decide to go in, most of you will lose your jobs. Most of you will be homeless. But that is the maturity, ejuma way, the psychological part, the emotional part over the years. You see, into obi to me can't say my 70, but I have the right timer. I was saying you be an. These are bad politicians. Let us put our tribe aside. Let us put baby Ayati aside. Let us look at the issues realistically. What is going on today is better. The fight against Galamsey. This government is working. Haven't we seen things? Memente Ghana. The things I see in Ghana and know in Ghana, most of the people sitting on radio, they don't know. They have no idea. I called election 2024 from America. I had 450 people on the ground. Can you pay them? Do you know how I called the elections? Do you know how it works? Now there was some national advert scan on market credit into what you say BBR. You have no idea. We have saved lives. We have protected you. You people and your families, your children, your protector of future. You people are supposed to have statues of us in your rooms and worship us every morning. In Tisa a hantaina, money it's Ghana no, sa 2,000 at the accounts and $500 na edema. Mumbramu wase. These are dangerous people. We need to let the Ghanaian know. Me I call. I'm not beyond reproach. I'm not beyond anything. But I'm also not going to sit there and allow people to just disrespect the people. I can't take it. I am Darino. I am crazy. And most of you guys think, say, because I humble myself before you, and that is one thing about me most people don't know. There are so many of you guys out there. I humble myself before you, but you don't even know I'm older than you. But that is how I was brought up. I was brought up to humble myself before every person. And one shot you might take that say me akwara woni so. And I say when you chair me and now me. No, it is because of my humility. It is because of how I was trained. I always make people see me as the lower dog. That is how I was trained. But I'm dangerous. Because sometimes when I decide not to take nonsense, I would decide not to take nonsense. Things have happened. A chrono say Nipebi deliberately decided to destroy this nation. Kakran, we have been able to take the nation from these people. Nobody is saying nobody should criticize this government. You have every right. In fact, we are the only people that can correct and guide this government to do what we want, to take us to where we want to go. The past 8 years has been a trauma years, the past 8 years. Every single person went through some form of trauma under the NPP. You really do 1 year cry, but you people are making it look like, say, what we are all seeing. With all due respect to you guys, nobody is brilliant than anybody. I'm telling you people. None of you is brilliant than anybody. But make you people don't think, say, you can take advantage of the people down there listening to you. And you people should not take them for granted. When politicians say you can keep your friendship. I have so many friends in the MPP. Samia Ukuya Madamfo. I'll tell you people today, and you can ask him. I have so many friends in the NPP. Paula Foko, Madamfo. You can ask him. I can mention people in the NPP who are my daily friends. But when your matter comes, I will not sit here and make you think, say, because I know this person, it means canasem. No. Put your friendship aside and do the job. 500, 100 Ghana de nebeyo. 1,000 Ghana de nebeyo. You people should slow down. Enkofo we nyankofu papa, oma say krono.